Hi, welcome back to another video feature of the Immersive Worlds Handbook. Today I am in Primm, Nevada, outside of Whiskey Pete's, and as I turn the camera around, you can see here one of the curious things about Whiskey Pete's is you have a contrast of themes. On the outside you have what appears to be the Arthurian castle a la the Excalibur in Las Vegas, and on the inside, as I'm going to show you, you have a Western theme complete with saloon and showgirls and cowboys and so forth. So let me take you inside for a tour of this interesting casino in Primm, Nevada. So the setup for this video is I was going through my still images, doing a video on the Excalibur on the right and also one on Whiskey Pete's on the left, and I was struck just by the similarity in terms of the castles, what appeared to be the minarets at the top. And so I wanted to do this video and to specifically talk about the curiosity here at Whiskey Pete's in Primm, Nevada in terms of the theming that they've chosen and what I see as at least two, if not three, different themes that are in contrast at this casino in Primm. So let me actually then focus a bit on the outside. And, like other small casinos as you might see, certainly off the Strip in Las Vegas, or in various parts of Nevada, or likely in other states, I think that, a casino like this has to do a number of things. So obviously it has to offer gaming to guests. It has accommodations, and I think I read that they have 777 rooms, so a lucky number there. And what you see, I think, on the outside is some signs of this contrast, where you see what appears to be the Arthurian Knights of the Round Table theming that we would expect to see at a place like the Excalibur in Las Vegas, as I showed you earlier with that image. And then you also then see the image, the individual, the character just at the top of the casino sign. And I'll show you some more images here in a second. They also have an IHOP, and I guess you could say that whenever you bring in a branded theme or a branded property like IHOP, that likely won't fit in with the theme that's been established. But so on the exterior, I think what you see predominantly would be this Excalibur type theme, for lack of a better term. Now let me show you the interior. And I did a second video on Whiskey Pete's, and specifically I talked a little bit in that video as well about the contrast of themes. So when you enter the casino, you see certainly what is the Wild West, the 49er type theme. You see a little bit of, appears to be the Pony Express. And then you're also presented with this incredible contrast. And this specifically is the death car of Bonnie and Clyde. And they have a fairly extensive, almost museum-like atmosphere here in terms of what they're presenting to the guest. And again, they're focusing on what I call this dark theming within their casino space. And certainly there is nothing wrong with using dark theming in a casino space. As I mentioned in that other video, it does provide the sense of spectacle for a guest. There's curiosity certainly when you hear about some of the things that they have within the casino. But my big question is, how do all these themes integrate? So if you have the Bonnie and Clyde, and there's one additional death car, death exhibit here, how does that fit in with this Wild West theme, which would seem to be more historic than this era of American crime and gangsters and this era of Bonnie and Clyde? So at least historically, in terms of chronology, these two don't necessarily fit together. And then, as I mentioned earlier, in addition to the Wild West theme, you have the exterior, which appears to be that King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table type thing of Arthurian England. Then the other thing is, on the wall, they have this fairly interesting mural that talks about Las Vegas, of all places, actually. And so you could certainly say that Primm, Nevada is close enough to Las Vegas that there is a reason to establish a kinship here. But what some other casinos have done, particularly Native American casinos, is maybe they don't want to draw attention to Las Vegas, or when they do, they might make reference to the fact that what they offer is better in some way than what one could get on the Las Vegas Strip. And so now let's actually move beyond this interior mural that you see here at Whiskey Pete's. We'll go back outside again. Well, let's look at the contrast between the exterior theming of the casino and then what we begin to see in the interior. And here, of course, we have the excitement of the Pony Express, the Wild West. We also have then the gold mining operations. If you happen to see my other video, just across the street in Primm is Buffalo Bill's. And Buffalo Bill's also has the Wild West mining town atmosphere in terms of its interior theming. And I would also argue on the exterior, particularly with the log flume and even the hotel facade itself. But going back here to Whiskey Pete's, again we see a similar focus on the 49er Wild West type of theme, which certainly does for the guests connote excitement, symbolically suggest to the guests an era of excitement, an era of adventure. But I think what's going on here at Whiskey Pete's is much more muted in comparison in terms of the theming in comparison with Buffalo Bill's. And so the reflection today was to talk about the curiosity of theming at the casino Whiskey Pete's in Primm, Nevada, and hopefully you'll come back for additional video features of the Immersive Worlds Handbook to think about additional aspects of theming in casinos like this. So I hope you enjoyed this video feature today here in Primm, Nevada at Whiskey Pete's Casino, and please come back for additional video features of the Immersive Worlds Handbook.